Hey everybody, I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. And today I want to talk to you about some Tru-Spec clothing. I have used Tru-Spec clothing for, I don't know, it was back in, I bought these two items here when I was back in Virginia. And I used the heck out of them when I was going out. And you guys probably remember seeing some of the videos, you know, where I was wearing these, you know, back on the East Coast. And so I've used Tru-Spec clothing for quite a while, several years, and I gotta say that they're really good. They're good clothes. I don't have any issues with them. And today we're going to talk about a couple of different of their options. These are some of the older stuff, like I said, that I've had a little while. They're more of their like mil-spec BDU type pants, and then this one is just a soft shell jacket that I use a lot if I'm going to go, you know, up in the woods and that kind of stuff. But I also like to be able to wear more tactical style clothing without drawing a lot of attention to myself. And so that's where I started looking at their 24/7 series line of clothing that they have out now. And you can check out all their clothes at truspec.com. It's TRUSPEC.com. And they've got a full line of clothing for both male and female. They've got more tactical, you know, type stuff, where it's even some of the mil-spec stuff, and then they also have some of the like their tactical response uniforms. And then they've got their 24/7 line, which I think is actually pretty cool. This coat is one of their soft shell jackets from their 24/7 line, and as you can see, it's a little bit dirty because, like I said, I'm always wearing it around, and what I've actually kind of started doing with this one is just keeping it in my truck, because it's here in Wyoming, you know, it might be 80 degrees during the day, but then it might be 30 degrees at night. You get huge temperature swings and stuff like that. And if I'm somewhere where I, you know, want to cover up, if I'm going to go inside real quick, if I'm, you know, carrying a concealed weapon, I need to be able to grab a jacket, I'll just grab this one, toss it on, and it works really well. These are 100% polyester coats. They're windproof and weatherproof. They've got some little, you know, tactical patches, you know, a little Velcro area on the side. I think I've got some patches on this one, you know, kind of like where you can put your patches on there and stuff. I don't put any on the, you know, this one, just because I don't want to necessarily draw attention to myself. They've got nice big deep pockets, if you can see that. You can put a couple hands in there. They've also got access to a you know, concealed firearm. There's a zipper right here, or if you were wearing a duty belt, you could do that. It's got a snap down at the bottom. They also have the arm pockets up here, right underneath that Velcro field, which is kind of nice. And their zippers are all they're like the weatherproof style, where they've got like kind of the rubberized coating over them. See if you guys can see that, which makes it nice because it doesn't snag or anything like that. It just pulls right open. Let's see. On the inside, you've got a kind of like a fleece lining, where it's a really soft lining, and then on the back and the shoulders, and then on the sides, it's more of like a mesh lining. Let's see. Oh, the other cool thing is on the back of this, it has a couple of pockets where it's almost like well, it does. It reaches through so that you could put a bunch of stuff back here if you needed to. Now, I don't use those on a regular basis, but it's kind of cool knowing that it's there if you wanted to carry more stuff, or if you wanted to put like a hat and gloves, or, you know, whatever the case may be back there. It also has the drawstring. Where's it at? I think it's in the pocket here. Yeah, it's got the drawstring in the pocket, so the around your waist, if you wanted to cinch that up, you can do that. You know, just gives you tons of options. And like I said, this coat it's good for a real versatile range of temperatures, and that's one of the reasons that I like it. Is I can probably wear it, you know, comfortably up into the 60s, 65 degrees, 70 degrees maybe. and not have any real issues, and then down to as low as 25-30 degrees. Does a good job of cutting the wind. Mine's all dirty. And the weather as well. It kind of sheds off the rain. It has what they call a DWR water resistant coating on it. So this coat here is, like I said, it's in their 24/7 tactical series, and you can pick it up for about $97 off of their site. You can probably get it cheaper than that off Amazon, and I'll throw some Amazon links down in the description below. And I'll also show you what these look like on here in a second. The other thing, and one of my favorite things about this coat, is that it's cut long enough to give you plenty of length for your concealed firearm. A lot of these soft shell type jackets that different manufacturers make, they don't cut them long enough, and you'll end up seeing the bottom of your gun sticking out and stuff, or if you bend over slightly or whatever, then they don't cover it well enough. And these are cut long enough that you get plenty of room for your concealed carry handgun. So I think that's pretty cool. It doesn't have a hood or anything like that, but the collar does, fold down, nice and out of the way. It's not a problem. So pretty cool piece of clothing, and I don't think that you'll be disappointed in it. Now this other jacket here, this is one of their older ones. This is, like I said, I've had it for a couple of years. It's essentially the same coat that I just showed you, but it's got the tan fleece lining, and it's all done in multicam. So I put this coat and this pair of pants in my my go bag or my Minuteman bag. That way I have a good set of clothing that I know is going to work in whatever the situation is, and I know it's reliable, it's tested, I've worn it for a long time, and I know what to expect from it. Like I said, huge pockets. I've got a big hat and stuff like that in there, and there's plenty of room. Again, this is pretty much the same thing, it's just in the multicam color, which I don't mind if I'm just out in the woods, if I'm doing somewhere, but I don't necessarily like to wear camo in town, so that's why I went ahead and got the black one. These pants here are, like I said, they're more of the mil-spec BDU style pant in multicam. They're a little bit worn, a little bit faded, because like I said, I've had them for quite a while now, but they work really well. I mean, when I'm doing videos and stuff like that out there, I'm getting down on my knees, getting in the dirt and all that kind of stuff, and as you can see, even though they're a little faded, they're still in good shape. They're tough, You've got on these, you've got a set of pockets down low, which I don't particularly use a whole lot, but you could use them for like a survival kit or something along those lines if you wanted to carry any extra gear down there. Then you've got the large side pockets right here. It also has some additional inner pockets inside the pocket there to put in, pens and cell phones and things like that. And then the one thing I like about Tru-Spec, especially in their pants, is that they have really deep pockets. So like you can see, my hand's going way down in here. They give you nice and deep pockets so you can get a lot of stuff in there. I personally carry all my EDC stuff all in my pockets, so I like to have big pockets. You've got the button fly here, and then on the pockets you've got the cinch straps here, the elastic cinch straps if you want to tighten those up, and then of course you've got the tie-offs for the bottom of your legs as well. So these are pretty cool pants, and I don't have any issues with them. Those are the more heavy-duty ripstop. The ones that I'm wearing right now, let me change camera and I'll show you these. Okay, so the ones I'm wearing right now are their 24/7 original tactical pant. That's what they're called, and these are in gray. And again, I like them a lot because they got real deep pockets. As you can see, I get way down in here. The seams are not too thick for tactical folders right here. Some pants, like Duluth Trading and stuff, you get into them and you can't even fit your knife on there because it's so thick, which is kind of ridiculous. Again, deep pockets here. One thing that they've done on these is they've done the Velcro kind of at an angle. I'm not sure if you can see that right there. And what that does is it kind of gives you the flap to grab and open it up. Again, there's inside compartments inside these pockets, as well as the outer pocket right here. And then with the back, they've taken and they've got basically one strip of Velcro for opening that up instead of two, which at first I didn't know if I'd like that or not. But actually, as I've gotten used to it, I actually like this a lot better because it's a lot easier to get into your the stuff in your pockets. They fit just about the right size. I got these, you know, I think the Amazon rating said that 91% said they fit as, you know, their size is supposed to. And for me, I went ahead and got these one size big, so they're a little bit loose because I like to wear them a little bit looser. And they are just, you know, just where they're supposed to be, just a little bit baggy. But I've been wearing these as work pants around the farm, doing stuff around here, and you know, you got plenty of room in the crotch. If I'm crawling around on stuff and everything, I'm not like restricted or anything like that. And you know, I think it works out pretty well. So anyway guys, that's pretty much it on the True Spec line. I would encourage you to go over and check out their full line. They've got a whole bunch of different stuff, and if you the prices on their website are just slightly higher than they are on Amazon, not a whole lot. So be sure to take a look at Amazon as well. If you guys use my affiliate link, I definitely appreciate that. Clothing is something that is often overlooked, and people don't really pay a lot of attention to it, and they don't really think about what clothing they're going to get, but that's your first line of defense against the environment, and the environment is a much bigger killer than any other issue that you're going to face, you know, in a critical disaster type situation. So having good clothing is important. I really like these. This is a lightweight blend. I think I forgot to mention that. This is a lightweight blend. It's the 6.5 ounce, 65% polyester, 35% cotton on the ripstop. They also make these in a 8.5 ounce and 100% cotton. And so if you like that better, then you know you can get that as well. It just depends on what your preferences is. But the point is they got a whole long line of stuff with a lot of different options, and you can go check out their website, truespec.com, and I'm sure they're going to have something for you, you know, that's going to work out well for you. So anyway guys, as always, I definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe, guys.